Welcome to This Day with BJ Arnett. I'm having so much fun today because I get to talk about entertainment in Atlanta and in Georgia. And what better person to talk with is L'Oreal Broussard from the Mayor's Office of Entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm not going to act like I don't know you. I do see you everywhere. You are so entrenched in the fabric of entertainment in Atlanta.
Yes.
I really enjoy the fact that that office keeps up with everything and all of the things that are happening, shooting in Atlanta, whether it be film or television. You guys know what's going on. But talk to us about what your office is charged to do.
Well, our office was created last July, so of 2013, and one of the main things that we do is permitting. That's like the main focus that we can't forget. But we do all the permitting for every TV production and film production in the city of Atlanta. So that's anyone that shoots on public property, they have to come to us. They have to see us. So, if they need street closures, lane closures, road closures, they have noise issues, any kind of serious, anything like that, they're coming to our office. The other things that we do, which I kind of participate in a lot, is we handle the communications between the production companies and the neighborhoods, which is very, very important.
Wow, and very sticky, because if you block my driveway, I'm going to be upset.
Yes, we get all the complaints, and good and bad, and we try to control those because we just want to make sure that we can keep filming here in the city. So that was one of the other main reasons our office was created. So we go to the neighborhood planning unit meetings all around the city of Atlanta. We try to focus on the ones that are the most impacted by the filming, but we go to those meetings, hear their concerns, see what they have to say, try to answer them. We have a 24-hour hotline. They can find us on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. So we are available 24 hours a day, all the time for them. So that was really, really important, and we've seen a tremendous jump from the complaints that we've gotten since our office opened, honestly, because now people know, okay, you guys are here. There's someone that we can talk to and can help us resolve these issues.
Well, before you guys got there, there was no one to call.
No.
You didn't even know what way to approach. It's like, okay, there's a movie shooting down our street, and we can't get in our driveway. But with you guys there, it gives us the opportunity to say, okay, what's going to be happening in my neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a lot more helpful for the constituents and residents because, if you don't know what's going on, you just feel like you're not a part of it. You're not a part of all this entertainment you keep hearing happening in Atlanta. So that's one way for us to really get in touch with everyone living here, their concerns, see what we can do to help them, or fix the issue, whatever it might be. So so that's the second thing. And then we also work with Invest Atlanta, which is our economic arm of the city. And we work with them to court businesses to come and support the infrastructure that we're building and creating, which that means us courting businesses from LA that we need, like a Namies, the hair supply, the makeup supply, costume, all of those things, so that our community has places to go right here in the city.
And the importance of that is that everything can't be shipped from LA to Atlanta. No. Atlanta has to have all the things that these production companies need when they get here. Atlanta is filled with a tremendous amount of wonderful production companies. With that said, I have to speak from the production side and the actor side. Stop bringing your New York and Cali actors and production companies. We have them right here.
We do. And you know what we've heard so much? It's really kind of interesting that I've had friends that have moved out here from Los Angeles, to get more work here, but they're getting more work back in LA now that they're here.
It's the nuttiest thing.
It's ridiculous.
It's nutty.
So, yeah, we're trying to promote that and just make sure that they know, we have talent here, and not just in the actor pool, everywhere.
It's
the
everywhere.
Crew, the writers, producers, directors, everything. So
just recently, I was speaking with a set designer who moved from LA, moved his entire family from LA to come to Atlanta, a place where he could see that Georgia was booming. And he said, I just want my family to be raised in an area that's wonderful and still family oriented and not so LA.
I mean, that's one of the great things about Atlanta, I think. I mean, I moved from Los Angeles for my job, so It's the third time I've lived here. You know, I saw the opportunity. It sounded amazing to me. I didn't even realize how much filming was taking place here.
It's tremendous.
And I got here, and that's part of my job is to spread the word. I go back to LA or New York or wherever, and I tell my friends, I'm like, you know that Georgia's third in production in the country, and this show shoots here, and these Hunger Games series were shot here. They're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know, so
nobody really realizes the Hunger Games series was shot here.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
So, okay, stop it already with the LA stuff. But do I sound like Atlanta? You know, we got it like that. Well, you know what's so wonderful about what I hear people say about Atlanta, which I think makes it really work, is that there's a warmth here.
Yep.
There's a, hey, come on over kind of attitude.
It's easy. The attitude here and the lifestyle is just, it's better. You know, it's better. You feel welcomed, you know, and that's one thing with our office. Our director is always saying, our motto is we are here to help.
Yes.
And that's everybody. You know, whatever you need, we're that liaison. We will try to connect you to the right people or do what we can to help you. And that's just, you know, that's the heart of this city, I think, and being in the South, of course.
And being in the South.
You know.
As you go around and you're speaking with different organizations, I recognize that since this office has been in development in this city, that you guys are not staying behind the walls of your office, but you're out and about, as you said, in the neighborhoods, but you're also doing different kinds of connections with helping prepare production companies, prepare actors, prepare producers and directors. And you come alongside with an organization that I'm involved with, Women in Film and Television Atlanta. You come alongside with my husband's production company and CAPS. You all come alongside of everybody, and I just think that is so tremendous for the growth of the industry in this city and the state. But as you take a look at the growth that is currently here and the growth potential, what do you see that we need to do as a city and to make us a better place to come? Now we have the tax incentives, and I understand that North Carolina stopped their tax incentive.
They did. Theirs completely changed a few months ago, and I think their threshold is just, they still have something, but it's like, I think they only have like a cap of $5 million to give, and not necessarily an incentive anymore, percentage. It's just a cap. So, you know, that they can't even get a large movie now with that. So I think.
So that means that work comes to us.
Thank you. Yes. I'm like, sorry, North Carolina.
And even with that, we've noticed that there's been an influx of Carolina in terms of actors and writers. And I've met numbers of writers and actors.
I've seen it. I mean, we've seen that not even just from Carolina, like you said, from Los Angeles. I ran into a location manager I worked on a show with like 4 years ago in my office, and he's like, I'm like, what are you doing here? And I thought he was a lifer, California. He's like, well, I get more work here consistently. Like, I keep coming back, so I moved here, and it's cheaper to live. I can buy something here opposed to renting and paying an exorbitant amount of money. So, you know, I think one of the things that we need to do to prepare is, like we're doing, is really trying to bring these businesses and make sure the infrastructure is set, because if the tax incentive, knock on wood, I don't think it will go away, but if it did happen to go away in 10 years, the great thing about Atlanta would be, we already have all these amazing studios. We already have these.
They're here.
They're still going to come here because of the lifestyle and because of the studios, and we've created a film-friendly environment for them.
I love it, a film-friendly environment. When you are looking at the different kinds of productions that come into Atlanta, there's the very large, the Hunger Games, and then there are all of the medium range and television. And then, of course, there's the independents. The process for everyone is the same when you come in and you need permits and paperwork and all that? Or is it, does the amount of money shift that you pay for your permit according to the size of your production? It
does shift. We have different rates for students. I think it's like $25, you know, application fee or permit fee.
And see, for a film student, that'll kill you. $25.
You're still like, oh my God, that's
$25.
My budget. But we have a student rate, we have independent film rate, documentaries, I believe, and then we go into your, you know, film and TV, just the larger ones. So we do lower the price because we understand as an independent filmmaker, part of the struggle is that budget.
It is absolutely.
It's the most part, the biggest part of the struggle. And so you coming, and that's why people go rogue. It's because on the streets, it's because they're like, I can't afford this permits. I'm just going to go steal a shot. And, we didn't want that to happen.
Well, I got to ask this question because you're the one brought it up. You said go rogue. Because I've seen the go rogue.
Yeah.
Is it actually wait, is the word ticketable? Will you get a ticket? For shooting in the middle of the street and
you might
causing.
I'll say this: if it's an obvious going rogue kind of situation, then the cool thing about our office, we've informed these residents to be a little bit of police as well.
Yes.
Because you have to, this is their city. Their taxpayer dollars are paying us and making sure that we're there to do this job. So, yeah, they will. I don't know if they'll get ticketed, but they will get stopped. They will get stopped because we've had people call us numerous times, and that's why we have our hotline and everything, so they can call us anytime. And they've said, hey, there's some trucks and la-da-da on the street, and we go in our system. We went online with our permitting, so we go in there, and I'm like, what are the streets? If we don't see it, one of us is going out there.
Wow.
Or we call one of our police coordinators, or we have all APD, the majors, the captains, on our speed dial because we work with them closely. So we tell them if this is in their zone, I'm like, hey, you need to go out there and stop the filming. Because it's not fair.
It isn't fair.
It's not, and I understand, the budget, we get it, but some people I don't even think realize that the prices, they're not that high.
Well, I mean, when you say $25 for a student, and I get it.
Yeah.
But we only have a couple of minutes left, but I know everyone who is seeing this is saying, okay, why isn't my house the house they pick? How do you get to be the property that a film will pick to shoot?
Okay, so obviously, if people want their houses to be on, as a location for a film, the first thing you have to do is the state controls that, the Georgia State Film Office. So if you go to their website, georgia.org, first place you can go, and they have on there like a link, and it's like locations or something. You can easily click on there.
And register yourself.
Register yourself, and you take photos of your house or whatever properties you have, and then just upload them. The other option is if you have a really huge property and you want to get better pictures, you can call their office, and they will come out and take photos for you.
That is so cool.
So it's a great way to make an extra income.
and that's how I want to end this program. Is that Atlantans don't have to be afraid of the film industry coming here.
No.
And it's not all crazy films. There are some wonderful television shows and films that have come to the city, come to the state. So just make sure you're on the right side of the permits. For those of you who are producing and directing, for those of you who are out shooting, for those of you who are students from Georgia State and all the other colleges, please make sure that you handle the business part first.
Yes.
Go to the entertainment office where L'Oreal Broussard will be. I thank you so much for being here today.
No, of course, of course.
So we are so grateful to all the things you guys do.
Thank you.
If you don't know about it, well, now you do. You've got the opportunity to step right into your entertainment zone.